Welcome back, fish keepers. Happy Monday. How are we feeling today? It's time for fish tank review. I forgot who sent this abomination to me. Is it abomination? I don't even know. I think it was Trung from the FFT Discord. We got AI fish tank. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. This is the latest technology, photonic film fish tank. No need feeding, no need water change, simple installation. Project your favorite fish materials. What does that even mean? Photon film fish tank. The crazy part is she's pouring water into it. Why would you need to pour water into it? What if it leaks? How is that possible? She's pouring water into the tank, but shouldn't the tank have some sort of technologies? If it's a screen, I guess it's well protected against water damage. How could it be a see-through screen? What if they just got one of those Temu AliExpress projectors behind the camera, just projecting? I would not be surprised if that's the case. Then indeed, you can play any video. It's funny, they can project any fish whatsoever because, you know, internet. Yet they choose specifically to do saltwater, and these fish are astronomically way too small to be real. So it's like you're pouring water into this thing, hoping it will be like a good realistic effect. Yet there are impossibly small angelfish, saltwater, mind you, and damselfish, the smallest corals. This puts Pico Reef to shame. They actually shrunk the corals. Womboing. The study of wombology? This is the latest technology, photonic film fish tank. Finally, the grand reveal that everyone's definitely been asking for. Incredible demand universally in the universe. I still don't know if they're just being cheap with it, if it's even an innovation. It just looks like projector. It's not very bright. I would assume water is part of the problem if you can't keep a real fish tank. So okay, we do AI fish tank. Photonic film fish tank, but then we put the water back in anyway. So what is even the point then? That boggles my mind. It's got some opacity to it, so it's not crystal clear, not like my ADA. That's Japan engineering for you. But just in case any AI overlords are watching, like this is the future right here, guys. This is a 5 out of 5 fish tank, you know? AI has done the impossible. Respect, put some respect on this photonic name. I do have to say, if this keeps improving, it's not gonna replace real fish tanks, because obviously it's a whole hobby, it's a whole industry. People want to work with real things with their hands. Once it does improve, you can probably select more realistic looking environments. You can go freshwater with it. It's pretty dumb that they chose saltwater out of everything because it looks even more fake. But a beautifully lush planted tank, maybe to the degree where it'll improve so much that we can't even tell just on video at least, or picture at least, maybe not in real life, but we can't even tell on video or picture that if it's a real or fake AI fish tank at that point. IAPLC is gonna have some trouble. Hey guys, quick pause to shout out the sponsor of this episode, you guys, for smashing that like button and supporting on Patreon. You get perks in return, like joining the FFT Discord. We got 2,000 plus fish keepers in there. I'm working hard to add more and more perks. Recently, we added the giveaway perk. You can enter the giveaway on Discord. You win awesome and cool fish tank products and other products. The potential is limitless. I'm gonna be finding more and more cool things to give away to you guys. I'm gonna be emailing everyone. Fluval, emailed. Busplant, emailed. What else do you guys want? Gift cards, plants, plus the very cool other perk that's coming that's been in the works for a long time now. Perhaps there will be an explanation in the comments below already. I'm not sure at this point yet, but best believe. Thank you so much for your consideration and support. Bevs1 sent in their first tank ever. It is a 5.5 gallon, and they're already planning for the future, you know? This guy does not stay in one place. They're planning an 8 to 10 gallon upgrade. This is music to my ears on a lovely Monday, y'all. It might be cold outside, heck, it's cold inside, but this warms my heart. Merry Christmas. And look, what are we looking at, you might ask? Aqua soil under white gravel inert substrate, Seru stones. And that's not a fake backdrop. That's some cool aquascaping for a first tank. Are you kidding me right now? First tank score of 5 out of 5. The plantings are expert. My dude, you do some gardening or something on the side. I see you. Stocked with one healthy looking koi betta. Keep up the great work. At work, a customer showed us a picture of one of our 12-inch Oscars that we sold, living in his 10 gallon. So much for our happy Monday. Ruined completely, very quickly. Well, wait, that's an odd picture. It kind of looks good. And then there's another Oscar in the back. At my job, we had a running joke that every aquatics person should be permitted one customer slap a day. This is slap worthy. Wait, I would go back to PetSmart if that was enacted. I would, oh man. You know the slapping contests? I wish. That would be awesome. When I become president, wow, it's when, not if. Bro is Malcolm in the Middle. That is confidence. Who got that reference? When I become president, I'm making a law that aquatics people have to carry a big stick for beating customers with. It's going to be mandatory. Bro's running for Republican, I see. I just need to know, is this really the Oscar? Because it doesn't look that unhealthy. And it doesn't look like a 10-gallon. Is it anyone else? Is it the picture-to-picture? Because that looks way bigger than a 10-gallon. My thoughts exactly? Oh no, I just wanted to post a text, but it wouldn't let me. That's just a picture online. The tank was horrible. Okay. I feel like I was catfished just now. Wolfador sent in their 20-gallon long. They got Daniels, coolies, other fish, and they're thinking of introducing a shortfin betta fish, but they're not sure if the Daniels will be too nippy. I would say that's a hard question to answer for sure. I'm thinking you're working with like a 70% chance it's gonna be fine, 30% chance it might not be too great for the betta. You're increasing your chances by picking a short fin betta though. I feel like I'm comfortable enough to introduce a betta in here and try it out at least. The tank itself is very amazing. You got immersed plants sucking the nitrates, round river rocks. I think that is some Amazon sword, some crypts, large sticks of wood, nutrient-rich aqua soil, some botanicals, and 20-gallon long. You can never go wrong. This has a river bottom painted all over it. 4.48 out of 5, keep it up. Tiny red minnows I caught in a hot open marsh, shallow water. Bro found exclamation mark rasboras. Just from what? Scooping your hand through some water? Where in the world are you? If I just swish my hands somewhere in a body of water around me, I'm catching E. coli? Exclamation point E. coli? KM09 sent in this fish tank, and they got Sigma fish in here. What is a Sigma fish? Am I too old to understand? Bro really stocked their tank with Sigma fish. Comment below, what species? Can you tell me the scientific species, you little troll? They got bronze cories, they got danios, they got snails. Okay, those are discernible species that I may know of. But what's the first one? Let me try to find the Sigma fish, dude. Wait. Oh, I get it now. You mean betta fish. I'm so slow. Oh my goodness gracious. My bad, dude. 0 out of 5 for me. I'm rating myself 0 out of 5 right now. SpongeBob. Honestly, not the worst. You got some crazy Java fern action in here. You got live plants. It's looking good. Very spacious. Pond at a local store. Oh shoot. Sometimes fish tanks, blackwater fish tanks with a lot of botanicals and wood in it, they show off some sort of tannin hue in the water. But so does overstocking and a lot of poo-poo action. And I'm thinking that hue looks more like poo-poo action. Lo and behold, we got scores upon scores of koi and single-tail goldfish. You know, there are local fish stores that you go into and you're just like, marvelous. Somebody cooked here. Hopefully not the fish. And there are some where you go into and you're like, this ain't it, chief. They cooked the fish, literally. All these fish are cooked in here. This is not the vibe. This is one of those local fish stores that you should probably not buy from. Mikey sent in this fish tank. No info. Just a beautiful tank with a lot of water wisteria and just the biggest jumbo Java fern, some corkscrew valve in the back and swords, alternanthemum, I believe, in the front, some rare looking corycats, neon tetras, clean backdrop. You can't go wrong with this bryophytic, easy planting, so much room for all the fish to swim. 4.53 out of 5, keep it up. This does not really look like they're having an argument of all time. Looks like a married couple. What is incredibly funny though, if you look at the background, this guy's coming up with some popcorn right before the video ends to see what up with the neighbors. Exactly what I would do. I'm a little nosy, okay? This looks insane. If I saw this, I'd be like, what in the Halloween? Are you kidding me right now? I have never seen such creatures, not even on National Geographic. David Attenborough never talked about these guys, but apparently they're called pteropods or sea angels. Correct me if I'm wrong. They look creepy as hell. Look more like sea devils. I need to know more about this. Pteropods, is the Peace Island. Ladies and gentlemen, the first pteropod enclosed ecosphere. How do we feel about it? And pteropod abuse? I also kind of think it's AI, I'm just being trolled. Let me know in the comments this is a real thing or not. I could just Google it, I guess, but I'm too lazy. This is what's known as a micro flounder. That's what they called me in high school. That's one of the cutest things that I will probably never own because I've never seen one at my local fish store and probably don't have the right conditions to keep this thing thriving. It is so cute. But that's why I have 3 of the world's most annoying Borneo suckers.
What the heck are you doing back there, bro? How did you... And the other one's in the filter intake, of course.
Yes. Oh, let me rephrase that. 2 of them are really annoying.
Looks like they're incapable of sharing. There's 2 more right there. Are you serious?
The other one I actually like. My first planted aquarium is almost 3 months old. Holy cow, son. How are you guys doing this on your first time? It's crazy. And for 3 months, the growth is impeccable. That's a world record. I love the placement of your tank, and I love the long footprint of your tank. The dimensions, no matter what you stock in there, is gonna be perfect for it. Unless it's like overstock, which I don't think it is. I don't see like a super crazy sylphin pleco in there. I actually don't see any fish at all. The painting just accentuates the tank. And man, some people just have all the talent. WTF is this? It's like a risk every time you click on one of these posts, and they're so frequent. Like, most people don't know what's in their aquariums, and I can't blame them, not for this one, okay? We have strayed very far, it seems, from simple dragonfish larvae. We are now going into alien Romulus territory. I found this in my swim tank. Bro swims in this tank? Should I be worried? I mean, if I saw that, my heart would jump out of my throat. But upon further inspection, this is no more than just a leech that's giving birth to a bunch of small leeches. It may look like a literal alien. It might as well be. What are leeches doing here anyway? But it is anxiety inducing nevertheless, because a bunch of little leeches are gonna be unleashed into your fish tank ecosystem. And apparently you swim in here. I'd say try to get rid of it, like with some tweezers. Maybe like a cup. You cup it on the glass and you move it up slowly. What putting every single last dime into plans get you? I'm not sure what they mean, but I think they mean the lighting with the zip tie or those metal grocery ties and what looks to be a cheap Amazon light. I've been there, I've done that. There is no shame in doing this, you know? It looks rigged up and cheap as hell, but if it works, it works. That light's gonna grow some low light plants. The zip ties are gonna be a-okay. Just be careful, the light might be a little too heated up sometimes if it's on for like 8 hours, and then the zip tie, grocery tie thing does have some plastic around it. That might like catch on fire. Although it's water right underneath it, not a big deal, I guess. No shame in the zip tie DIY game. You do what you need to do, King, to grow those plants and make a beautiful aquascape. Genuinely curious on opinions of my boss's aquarium. Your boss is a boss at aquariums. This was posted in crappy aquariums, not deserving of being here. It's incredible. There are a couple things, but first, marvel at that carpet. Are you kidding me? This boss knows exactly what they're doing. With the aquascape at least. Plants are all healthy AF. And what do we have? Please do not tap on the glass sign. This boss clearly cares about this fish tank, does not want his customers to be scaring the fish. My only thing with this is that, I mean, it looks to be a 20, 30 gallons, maybe 40 gallon tank. I don't think it's overstocked at all, actually. But I do think the choices of fish in here, I would not pick. Especially, I believe that's a Chinese algae eater. That's a big no-no for me. All these fish like to swim a lot and deserve a much longer tank, in my opinion. Captured these macro shots of one of my buried shrimp. You can see the little eyes of the babies. That always creeps me out, but also it's super interesting to me. It just blows my mind how you can see the development of the eyes. And it looks really cute. For some reason, just want to crunch them. Great shot, great macro shot. This find made me feel like $1 million. Works great, no leaks. Dang, son, 50 gallon, maybe 33 to 50 gallon bull front with a stand. Although I don't know if I trust that stand. If I refill up the whole tank with water, it looks like a very, very heavy and big tank, and the stand looks quite used. I think you get yourself a new stand even though it doesn't match as well. This is a great find though. You save a lot of money here. But if I found this, it would make me feel like I'm about to owe somebody $1 million. That's a big tank to aquascape. You're gonna lose way more money than you gained. Pros and cons, I guess. You'd have saved a lot of money if you didn't find this tank. Let's just put it that way. Crappy or not, fishbowl aquarium with live and healthy ecosystem. Now, I don't see any fish in here. I don't think they did put any fish in here. There's shrimp, yellow caridina shrimp, unenclosed ecosphere with some easy to grow plants like mosses and maybe some java fern, maybe some pearlweed. I don't think it's crappy, but at the price of $130, I don't really get why people would buy this, to be honest, especially when I make a lot of videos on this, like encouraging people to actually learn how to do this. It's very simple. You let the thing do it for you. You just have to set it up properly, which is also very easy. Some dirt, okay, whatever you want to grow in there, maybe some wood for decoration or rocks, put it where the sun shines, or give it a light. That's all you have to do, and then you just watch your ecosystem grow. Don't spend money to buy one that's already complete. That's taking away half the magic. That's the only crappy part. This guy's selling it. Don't buy this. Hey, welcome back to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that episode, but before I let you guys go, here is this week's Katwa. It is that time of the Fish for Thought video. Comment below what your pets would search on Google if they were doing a Google search. For example, if I'm pretending to be a cat, Googling, maybe I'll do like, how much catnip consumption is too much per day? Is it normal? I'm on my 4th hairball Reddit. Go wild, get creative with it. No generic beta searches, okay? We did these 2 times already. We did this format 2 times, and I'm sick of that. You guys can do better. No cheap beta Googling like, when's my next feeding? Come on, that's, come on. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please smash that like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come, and don't forget to get your hands wet.
Tetra, we in a spot, coming in hot. Ventral fin dot, acclimate that. With my shoal at, cure my fin rot. From Cariciformes to Paracherodon, hold on. There's not another fish that you can wish for. Lit fam sus, I finna one. I finna gone 3 days without furt. I'm an addict, like fanatic. I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt. My Cory gang so loyal, black Tetra go skirt. We came to play, came to silence.